Have you or someone you know ever had a concussion and wondered, when can I play sports again? I'm Dr. Jason Han, and in this video, I'll walk you through how concussions affect the brain, how long it takes to heal, and when it's actually safe to get back to sports. Let's start with this. Playing sports while you still have a concussion is a bad idea. No matter how tough you think you are, your brain needs time to heal. One of our recent clients was a 17-year-old high school basketball player, one of the best on her team. During a game, she went up for a layup and she got knocked off balance, and then she hit her head on the wall behind the basket. She was taken out of the game, but that was it. No major medical intervention. At first, she thought she was fine, but over the next 2 weeks, everything seemed to change. Headaches, brain fog, difficulty concentrating. She struggled in school. This girl, who was not only a great athlete, but also an excellent student. She found herself unable to focus for more than half of the day. She felt trapped in her own body. When she and her mother first came into our clinic, they were scared and confused, and understandably so. They had so many questions. How serious is this? When will I feel normal again? And when will I be able to play basketball again? Part of the initial concussion evaluation includes the FDA-cleared EyeBOX, a cutting-edge technology designed to help diagnose concussions and TBIs. Her initial score showed a high likelihood of a concussion, which lined up with her symptoms. But we didn't stop there. We conducted a full concussion-specific physical therapy evaluation, looking at eye movements, how well her brain was processing visual input, balance and coordination, key indicators for brain function, her vestibular system, how her inner ear and her brain were working together, and last but not least, neck function, because neck injuries often accompany concussions. Through this process, we were able to pinpoint exactly what was triggering her worst symptoms. From there, we built a targeted treatment plan, which included manual therapy to relieve the tension in her neck and her head, specific exercises to help retrain her brain and her vestibular system, and activity monitoring to track patterns that might be making her symptoms worse. One of the most frustrating symptoms for concussion patients is mental and physical fatigue. So why does this happen? Because concussions reduce oxygen flow to the brain. The mitochondria, your cell's energy producers, simply don't have enough fuel to support normal brain function. This leads to chronic energy deficits. Your brain is running on empty. And 2, chronic inflammation, which slows the healing. To combat this, we introduced Hyperbaric Oxygen Therapy, also known as HBOT, as part of her recovery plan. HBOT increases oxygen delivery to your brain by nearly 600%, giving the cells the energy they need to repair themselves. This combination of precise diagnosis, targeted physical therapy, and hyperbaric oxygen therapy allowed us to track her progress over time using EyeBOX, and then we can adjust her treatment as needed. The brain doesn't heal on a set schedule. Most mild concussions improve within 17 to 14 days, but full recovery can take weeks or even months, depending on factors like the severity of the concussion, whether it's a first-time or a repeated injury, the age, the younger athletes often take longer to heal, and then whether or not we're following a proper recovery protocol. For our basketball player, this process wasn't easy. She wanted to play. The team wanted her to play, and they were in the playoffs. I've worked in professional sports, and I understand the pressure to return. I've had to sit down with professional athletes, coaches, and even team management to have hard conversations about keeping a player out of a game. In professional sports, there's money on the line. In high school, there's scholarships, dreams, and futures on the line. But at the end of the day, her brain was more important than any game. The only time an athlete should return to play is when they are completely symptom-free and they've been cleared by a medical professional. Here is a general step-by-step return to play protocol that should be followed. Number 1, rest and recovery. No physical activity, avoid screens and loud noises and anything that worsens your symptoms. Number 2, light aerobic activity. Once you're symptom-free at rest, Light exercises like walking or stationary biking might be great for you. 3. Sports-specific training. Non-contact drills that mimic your sport. Number 4. Non-contact practice. A full training session, still avoiding any hits. 5. Full contact practice. If symptom-free after all these steps, resume full practice with contact. Number 6. Return to competition. Only after passing all of these steps with no symptoms. Each stage should last at least 24 hours, and if symptoms return, the athlete must go back to the previous step. For many athletes, this means a minimum of 7 to 14 days before they can even think about playing again. In some cases, like our basketball player, it can take much longer. Through careful management and a structured recovery plan, our athlete not only returned to basketball, she returned stronger. We tracked her progress using EyeBOX, monitored her symptoms closely, and gave her the right treatment at the right time. And I'm happy to say that she is now back to full academics and playing basketball at her usual high level. Concussions are more than just a bump on the head. They can affect every part of an athlete's life, from performance on the court to focus in the classroom. For our basketball player, this was a defining moment. She had to make a choice between short-term success and long-term health. She had dreams of playing at the next level, but the smartest thing she could do was allow her brain to fully heal so she could be at her best when she returned. And that is a key takeaway. Your brain's health is non-negotiable. If you or someone you know has had a concussion, make sure to follow a structured recovery plan. Work with a medical professional and do not rush the process. If you found this helpful, drop a comment in the area below or reach out. We are here to help athletes recover safely and get back to doing what they love. Hey, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for our latest tips coming to you every week. Share this video with your family and friends. It might just make their day a little bit better. I'll see you soon.